everyone? Once again, Mark from the Rain City Gamers, also known as Seamount for Life. Welcome to another TGC Tours Tuesday night. We got a lot of good golf here coming up, but we're actually down in the CC Pro, the CCA division. Hopefully we can start being more competitive and making some cuts. As always, should be a fun 4 rounds. Bring your drinks. Cheers. Let's dive on in here. Hey, what's up, Dan? How you doing, buddy? Alright, and away we go. I got a fast swing off the get-go here. Yeah, good. Mediocre golf with some great drinking. How about that? Is that better? Oh, very nice. Well, I hate this course already, I guess, then. I can blame you for it. Ooh, go, baby. Hey, what's up, Urge to Fly? Good to see you. Go left. Oh. Stay up. Stay up. Bummer. Yikes. How did I get moved to CCA? Not fin? No. I've missed like 5 straight cuts. 5 or 6 straight cuts, man. And like 4 of those have been by 1 stroke. So I've been right on the edge of making the cuts. I just haven't. Go in. Nice. This is kind of a weird putt here for birdie. First birdie of the night. It's going to break a little bit left to right, and at the end of it, it's going to come back. Get in. Boom. There's a birdie. Drinks up. Cheers. Hey, what's up, Harry Hose? Good to see you, man. Watched Harry Hose play some PUBG last night. It was very entertaining. Although I had to duck out when he started playing NBA 2K because it was bedtime. There we go. It's another good drive. Good to see you, man. Thank you. And let me know too, I've had some weirdness the last couple streams with like some Windows updates, and they updated Stream Deck, and there's just some weird stuff that's happened. So like my last stream, my audio and my mic weren't on for the first like couple of minutes, and I didn't notice it. It looks like it's all working, but if anything seems out of sort, please let me know so I can adjust it. It is not by design, trust me. Oh, that's not fast. Man. Ooh, boy. It's a thin chip here, too. Oh, God, get down. Oh, that's all right. I think that's all right. Boom. There's a good par. I'll drink to that. Since you're CC now, you could theoretically pro club it. Yeah, that's fair. We'll see. You know me. I'm a glutton for punishment when it comes to some of this stuff, so we'll see how it goes. I'd like to get back up into Corn Ferry and back up into Euro. I feel like at my best, I'm probably a Euro player. at my best and consistently at my best. I don't think I'm anywhere near any of the pro guys, any of the PGA dudes. Like those guys are just good. But I do think I'm either a really good Corn Ferry player or I'm like kind of right in the middle of the Euro Tour if I'm at my best. So I'd rather try to stick to that and see what happens. How's everybody's New Year been so far? Hey, what's up, Sorge? Good to see you, man. Happy New Year to everybody that I haven't seen yet. Welcome back to the Tuesday night streams as we get through the holidays. I push this right. Damn. Well, thanks, Dan. How about them Hawks, man? Yeah, boy. Made you 4 bills. I like it. I like it. I like it. Still feeling pretty good, you know. Kind of feel like going into Lambeau. We got we're just on house money at this point. Get in there. All right, flat stick's working tonight, you guys. So far, so good. I would love a Seattle-San Fran rematch. But at the same time, I would also love the Vikings to win because then Seattle would be at home for the NFC title game, which would be pretty cool. Chiefs Seahawks would be a really fun Super Bowl, I would agree. Obviously, I'm biased, you know. 2:30. I'm in between clubs here, guys. Ah, damn it. I'm gonna have to go long on this. God, the tempo is killing me tonight. You know what I thought about doing, Dan? And I didn't have a chance to play around with it. I actually got going late tonight. But NVIDIA's new driver allows you to go in and specifically set certain games to run at static frame rates. I thought about going in and telling this game to just be 30 FPS to see if that would help and make it more like the console. Because I do feel like as this game goes up in frame rate, it makes it tougher to hit the tempos. And so I might test that out this week after the stream and see how that goes and if that helps at all. Just lock it at 30 and see if that plays better for me. All right, we're going to do a nice little flop here. I need a good swing, though. That was a good swing. Land, and stop right there. Nice. There we go. Boom. It's crazy to think that it's possible if the Hawks win that they could be hosting. I know, isn't it? I was super surprised to see the Vikings win that game. I thought the Saints were the team that I didn't want to see anywhere in the playoffs. I mean, you know, the Niners, I think, are really good too. So that would be a tough game. But the Seahawks play them really well, so I would at least feel good going into San Fran and just seeing what happens. And the Packers the same way. The Packers are a really good team too, but I think the Seahawks could at least play them tough, you know. But I felt like Seahawks going into New Orleans was done deal. So, but that's why they play, I guess. But I was always pretty surprised at the Vikings this year in terms of the last couple of games. Like, I thought the Vikings were a really good team, and I was really surprised that I think it was week 16, I think it was, when they played the Packers, and how bad they played in that game. I think that's where I kind of like fell off the Vikings bandwagon. But obviously they figured some shit out against the Saints. They looked really good. There's a good swing there. Come on, baby, be close. Yes, look at this. Oh, I thought that was going to get a bit better roll there. Beast Mode played well. Yeah, I like it. I like the energy he's brought. I mean, he's not the same old Beast Mode, right? But I think in short spurts, he's still pretty special to watch and fun. Those 2 touchdown runs he had were legit last week and this week. Well, I guess 2 weeks ago and last week. All right, let's drain this. Another birdie putt here. 9, 10, 11. That's 25 feet. Come on, back in. Get. Oh, my God. Whew. That one stings. Steve retired. What is up, man? Happy New Year to you. 9 straight months. And you know what that means, folks. First sub of the night. We take shots to celebrate that occasion. Thank you again for your continued support and generosity. Here we go. I'm going to probably have to go get some more captain after tonight's stream. This should get me through, I think. All right, guys. Shot glasses in the chat. Love seeing it. Cheers. Ooh, man, that first one every time. I should oil up the swing a little bit, you know. I like the course so far. Just can't quite get my approach shots close enough. Actually, the fact that I'm 1 under is a good score considering I've pretty much been putting for par this entire time. All right, we're going to throw some loft on this. All right, good swing. Come on, land soft and settle. Right there, stop. Hey, what's up, Cappy? Good to see you, buddy. I missed you. Happy New Year to you. Welcome back. Hope all is well, my friend. Okay, this is gonna break for sure. I need this birdie though. Kind of feel like right there. Get in. Ah. Damn. Hey, what's up, PA Jacobs? Good to see you, man. Thanks for jumping into my Rock Band stream the other night. Try to get more of those worked in. We got 10 in the chat. Welcome. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see everyone. Hope everybody's New Year is good. 2020 is off to a good start. Come on, baby. Be good. Take that. Yeah, I'm in CCA now, Cappy. I've missed the last like 4 or 5 cuts, 6 cuts. I was saying earlier in the stream, like probably 3/4 of those cuts I missed were by 1 stroke. So time to dial up the very fast wins. God damn you, Catcherman. All right, let's take a look at this. Birdie time. Drinks up. Cheers. Swing's been pretty good tonight so far. It's typically my Achilles heel. I set up 3 default wind rounds. Oh, very nice. Well, good. I appreciate that. It's going to be a nice reprieve from what typically has been going on. Yeah, that was slow. Ah, damn it. Just be good, please. Land soft. Right there. All right, it's not too bad. Not a bad miss. Get in. Oh. Really? That broke that much? How? How did that break that much? Oh no, I gotta take that promo down. That's my fault. Hang on, let me get to Nightbot and turn that one off. That promo's not working anymore. Unreal. I can't believe that putt, you guys. Oh boy. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, one other thing I gotta update here. So sorry, I forgot to do this. Let's at least hit the button and move on to the next hole while we're waiting. There we go. I had to update the podcast one. All right, we should be good here. Submit. Cool. All right, back to the show. Let's do this. Ooh, that's a little bit of a weird landing. Yeah, I'm with you, Dan. I'm with you. I have no idea how that breaks that much considering my putt line. Just a weird thing. Well, this is definitely going to move. Probably right here. All right, it's right at it. Land and go. Nice. There we go. Great shot there. Boom. Birdie. Cheers. Hey, what's up, Matt? Good to see you, man. All right, so 202, wind at my back. Slow, but I did pull it, so maybe that will even out. I think it's going to be long, though, because of it. Ah, slow down. Damn it. I think we'll still putt this, though. Yeah, this is a putt. This is a shot putt, you guys. How about that? First shot putt of the night. Wow, that broke a ton. I would have never guessed that was going to break that much. I mean, that broke 5 or 6 cups. I know, golfer dude. I'm trying not to think about it. I started using Doyley's math method for putting. Oh, that's right, P.A. Jacobs. I'm glad you reminded me of that. I'll have to get with him this week and try to get that implemented. He said it would really help my game, so might be worth doing. He said I already kind of do it, so it's just a matter of maybe taking the info and using it differently, but he said that my routine is pretty similar to whatever method that is, so might be a seamless transition. $126. Pushed it. Kick left. Yeah, we're all right. This will be a tough little downhill right to lefter, I think. And it is. Pro side. You know, I thought as I was hitting that ball that I might have overread it, but the way this round's been going with some of my putts, like I feel like the dots haven't really been representative as well as how much it's breaking. Crushed. All right, we should be able to make this in 2, I think. This seems like a relatively short par 5, which I like. I feel like that one's too long and this one's too short. All right, let's go with this one. Pulled it. Ah. Get down, baby. Hit the slope and land soft. Oh, stay up. Nope, it's gonna roll all the way down. I've been right on the cusp of some of those shots too tonight. I mean, if that ball's a yard right, it's fine. Ah, oh, man. All right, let's make this. Ooh, what do we got? Distortegio? Distortegio? Is that how I say that? I'm so sorry. I likely butchered that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Cheers to you. Maybe I gotta increase my font over here on my right monitor. Distortegio, I think is what that is. Thank you. And he rolls in with the Bob Ross emote, which is amazing. That's a birdie. Cheers. How do I feel about Seattle and Lambeau? Tough road trip. I mean, it's going to be tough to go in there and get a win. I feel like if they play well, they can beat the Packers, but it's going to be an uphill game. The key is going to be our defensive line, and if we can stop Aaron Jones, which is weird to say because typically you're in there to stop Aaron Rodgers, but if we can make them one-dimensional, I think we have a much better chance. And just gotta play better than last week. And if Clowney can be disruptive, I think they'll have a chance too. And it sounds like the weather should be decent-ish for that time of year, like low 30s, which is promising. So I think they can win the game, but I think it's going to be a tough one to do. They got to play well, and the Packers are going to have to stumble a bit. But I feel like it'll come down to explosive plays as well. Seahawks like explosive plays, so if they can get a few of those and just not shoot themselves in the foot, they should be in it, and it'll be a one-score game because that's just the games that they play all year long. So all I can really hope for is that it's close in the fourth, and we got Russell Wilson with the ball, you know, either down a score or up a score and protecting a lead or within a touchdown of a lead, and we'll just see what happens. Why is that going right? How do you feel about Clowney taking out the king and not having to really play a wild card game? Oh, you mean taking out Wentz? I thought the play probably should have had a flag. It didn't look like a bad hit, especially in real time. I mean, I was telling my buddies, like, if he wouldn't have gone out of the game, then nobody would have even known that hit happened, you know. And then they went back and looked at it, and you know, he hit him in the back of the helmet. He was running, and he kind of dove at him. So I mean, it warranted a flag. I don't think it was a dirty play or anything like that. I think it's a bit much, but it definitely warranted a flag. I'll be surprised if he doesn't get fined. But it definitely looks a lot worse in slow-mo. If you watch the play from the like TV camera angle, it's very bang bang. So like I said, it should have been a flag, but I'm not on board with the it's a dirty thing. Get in. Oh, so close tonight. But at the same time, you know, it's crazy that game was even that close. And I've been saying all week, I've seen all these jokes about the Eagles, like, oh, it's kind of like a bye week. And I'm like, you know what? The Eagles are still a good team, and it's a road playoff game. I mean, you just can't take those for granted. And it's going to be a tough win. And I've watched the Seahawks enough this year to know that, like, it's literally going to come down to the final possession like it does for every one of their games. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, considering both those teams, the only team that was more injured than the Seahawks was the Eagles. So it was just going to be a grind fest. And it sucks that Wentz went out because um, I don't like seeing injuries at all, especially with teams that are already super injured as it is. You know, and it's just tough when your quarterback goes out. I mean, if Russell Wilson gets hurt, we're done. You know, like it's over. So it's just such a kind of deflating thing. All right, down 4. Down 5, 214. Ah. All right, land and go left, please. Please hit the slope and go left. Nice, there we go. Come on, baby. Be close. Oh, are we drinking? Are we drinking, guys? Oh, I was ready. I was reaching for the shot glass. Boom. There's a birdie. Cheers. Yeah, Peterson's a great coach. Something I always remind people. So I live in Arizona, but I'm born and raised in Seattle. So it's just all Seattle sports for better or for worse. And thankfully, the Seahawks has been for better, especially in the last 10 years with Carroll. And we just won't even talk about the Mariners or the Sonics. Just make me sad. But if you have a good coach and a good quarterback, like in the NFL, you will be competitive. And it's nice to at least have that. And I get frustrated sometimes with Wilson, and I get frustrated sometimes with Carroll, but like watching some of these other towns and cities like the Clevelands and the Giants and the Jets and the Buffalo Bills of the world, like I'm just trying to soak in what the moment is and hopeful that I have a few more years of what's going on, and maybe this year can be special. I don't know. I think they gotta definitely they gotta they gotta play some really good football moving forward if they're gonna get any farther. Um, but it's something that like it's I can understand like Patriot fans getting a little jaded, you know. Oh, that's not fast. God, game. I thought that was right at it. That's how I feel with hockey at the moment, trying to soak it in while it lasts. I'm excited for next year. Never really been a huge hockey fan. Never been anti-hockey. I just haven't had a team in Seattle to really grow up and watch. And and I've been in Phoenix for a while, so you'd think I would like adopt the Coyotes, but I just really didn't. But I'm excited to care about the NHL, and I think Seattle having a team will kind of force that for me, and I'm looking forward to that. Thought you were going to say Detroit for a second. Well, Detroit. I don't know what it is about that team, but like I feel like they try at least. These other teams, I feel like they don't really try to be good. It's weird. Like the Matt Patricia thing is still kind of TBD, and they'll probably give him one more year to see, but at least they're trying. They're like going out and getting these guys and trying to make some moves on it. But go in. Oh, I thought that was going to curve a bit more. Oh my God. My my around the hole luck so far has just been awful. We'll be moving to our division in a couple of years when the Seattle team comes around. Not looking forward to it. I feel like the Coyotes are the one team that we never been able to beat. Isn't that funny in sports? Like, no matter how good your team is, there's always that one team. Like when the Seahawks were super good back in like 2011, 12, 13, 14, the Rams just gave them so much trouble. So much trouble. It's like this weird matchup nightmare. It's just something about those teams. And I think every sport has it. And it's just weird how that happens. Yeah, that's a good point. The Patriots do have some sort of luck against the Patriots. I mean, they get beat a lot too, but it feels like when the Patriots stumble, it just happens to be the Dolphins. Last year that weird wacky lateral play. A couple years back was that? Well, now it's like almost 10 years ago. The whole Wildcat year where they were just playing the Wildcat and they just fisted the Patriots that one game with the Wildcat. And then obviously this year too. But yeah, you're right. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, the Patriots on the road in Miami is awful. Birdie time. Cheers. I think that's what's so interesting about football. Football is such an emotional game. More so than I think any other of the other major sports is. And a lot of that's because they only play so many games as well. But like, it's pretty common where if you catch a team on a week where they're just happen to be motivated for various reasons, like it's going to be a tough game, no matter how good that team is. Thank you, Sorge. Yeah, so think about the swing week of week 17, right? So you have the Patriots losing to the Dolphins, drops them to the third seed, and then of course they end up losing to the Titans. And then you have the Seahawks Niners game, which, they're on the 1 yard line. They get this like just unforgiving penalty, brings them back to the 6. Then on third down they get a play that probably should have been pass interference, wasn't even reviewed. And then on fourth down they are short by like 2 inches of winning. And that completely turns everything upside down because then they get the 3 seed, the Niners get the 5 seed, the Saints are at home in a bye week. You know what I mean? It's just crazy how those two games completely flipped everything on its head. Now the Saints are out and the Patriots are out. It's crazy. Ooh, good swing here, guys. Come on, baby. Are we drinking? Oh yeah, roll. Oh, I was expecting that to kick and roll. What is happening here? Are you kidding me? Yeah. And what's crazy about that is considering the team the Seahawks had on the field, they had no business even being in that game. I mean, the Niners are so much more talented than them, especially when they're that injured. All right, 4.5, 5, 6. So 25. Or wait. So 15, 29. So 34, 35 is our distance. It looks like it's going to break left to right. It's probably like 2.5 cups left, probably. Maybe a little bit more than that. It breaks early, though, which always bothers me. Because I never know how to gauge how it's going to come out of these breaks. The cat was like ripping up my carpet over here. All right. Yeah, see, I hit it through the break, and then it wasn't far enough anyway, but... Wow, that's the Minnesota-Seattle game. That's an interesting take. I think San Fran's the best team of the 4 left in the NFC, talent-wise. But there's something to be said about never being in the moment. So that'll be interesting to see how that kind of plays out. But they have a lot of guys there, like Sherman and people that have done it. So I think they'll be the toughest out. But again, it just boils down to matchups. I mean, if the Vikings are almost like a better version of the Seahawks. They don't have as good of a quarterback, but they have a better defense and they have a better running back, especially now because they're so injured. So they could test San Fran. And then on the Packers end, like again, I think Seattle and the Packers, and I've been saying this all year, they're just a very similar team. They're almost like they're punching above their weight in terms of their record, but like they're really good when they're good, but they can also be awful. It's just such a weird thing with those two teams. So it just depends on how they show up and how they play. Hey, what's up, Tim? Good to see you, man. But yeah, but at the same time, they got a bye week, they got a home game. I mean, there's so much value in that. So much value. You have two other teams that are, I mean, the Vikings are coming off a huge emotional win. There has to be a letdown, right? I mean, they're human. And it's tough to win back-to-back road games, let alone back-to-back playoff road games. And one team has a bye week. So, and the Packers still have Rodgers 100%. Like it's going to be a really good game, and the Seahawks are going to have to play well to win that. It'll be tough. And Aaron Jones is a stud. All right, we're going to hit this because I don't want to be short. I'd rather be long and possibly putting. Actually, you know what? We are going to hit this. Hope for the best. Ah, good swing. Go, baby. I am going to be short. Shoot. I guess I should have gone with the other one. Run up and mark that, please. Yeah, I don't know, Matt. I mean, I don't think the Seahawks defense is all that great. I think that's their Achilles heel. The offense has to play well. Wilson's going to have to win the game. They're going to need a pass rush. Clowney's going to have a good game. But it's going to be like a 25, 35 point game between the two teams, and it's just a matter of like, is it going to be 31-28 or something like that, But I think the biggest key is Seattle needs to have explosive plays, and I think the Packers are susceptible to those explosive plays, and it's just a matter of if they can connect on those, and if DK Metcalf can continue to play well and Wilson can hit those plays, then it'll be a good game. 10-point underdog? Wow. In the playoffs? Oh, that's insane. That might be an easy bet to take that. Get in. Get in. Oh, my God. I expected that to break more than it did. And man. What could have been with this round, you guys? Round number 1 in the books. It's just a lot of par putts. Front 9, I couldn't get close on my approach shots. And the back 9, I just was flirting all over the place with making putts, and I couldn't do it. But we got a 66, 3 under going out, 2 under coming back in. All right, let's move on to round number 2. Got 12 in the chat. What's up, everyone? Thanks for stopping in. Happy Tuesday. I feel like I'm going to have to go like 10 under here to make a cut. Thank you, Harry Hose. Yeah, that felt to me like that score wasn't as good as the way I hit the ball, And that's how it's been for me all season. I just can't consistently put 4 good swings together. All right, we're going to try to go long on this. I don't know where the slow came from, but apparently it was slow. Didn't feel slow. If anything, I thought it was going to be fast. But that's what I'm talking about, right? Like the timing of some of these tempo things, like it's always as punishing as it could possibly be in most cases. Stop right there. That's a really good flop. There's a bird. There we go. Birdie time. Is this an RCR? I don't know. Are there cuts on CCA? That's a good question, Urge to Fly. I don't know. I hope not. That'd be nice. Mark is always long. Thank you, Matt. Oh, you're saying it is an RCR. Yes, it is an RCR, no cuts. Art Vandalay was in the pool. I just had to shout that out. I know you've been around for most of the stream. I love that name. Hey, what's up, Doily? Good to see you, man. All right, well, tournament director says there's no cuts, so seems like the overwhelming answer to that question. All right, we're going to aim over here. Okay, that didn't go as far left to right as I assumed it would off that lie, but we'll take it. It should break right now too, right? There we go. The Open was here last year. Nice. Chilling, waiting for some work to pop up. You're just hanging by the sports bat phone, basically? All right, let's try to make this little bird. Tough putt. Slower greens. Get in. Oh, that was sexy. Cheers. Come on, let's keep this going. Thank you, Sorge. There we go. Yeah, we're uphill, a little left to right. Don't be short. Look at this false front here. Holy Christ. I definitely want to be long. Either miss left or miss long left. Come on, be good. Uh-oh, might be short. Give me a hop. I got it. Yes. There we go. Boom. 3 straight birdies. Cheers. I was right at it. I never know how that's gonna draw, come off that uphill like false front hop. Never know. I mean, it's a valid question, Matt. All right, we're down 7. Damn. Kind of in between clubs here. Weird spot. So 220. It's at 226 into the wind. We're gonna hit this. Might be a little long, but the other club's short, so we'll just take it, and maybe it'll roll backwards, and we'll at least get a putt out of it. Yeah, but then we wouldn't get a shot putt, Matt. All right, this is a definite shot putt here. Oop. All right, so the first part of this barely breaks, but then it hits that slope. Yeah, no, we gotta have as many shot putts as possible for Cappy's return. And this thing is gonna boomerang left to right. All right. All right, what's the math on this again? 21, 23. Oh, never mind, it's downhill. I'm probably cool with this right here. Go in. Oh, that's close. Didn't leave me much here. When do you think, when do you become too math to be drunk? I'm sure we'll find out. Are you kidding me with that? How does that ball hang up so high on that? Especially, I actually pulled that putt. This game makes no sense at all. I don't get it. Sometimes I feel like this game just does the opposite of what it should just to fuck you over. Well, let's get the stroke back. What a dumb hole that was. That was a tough pin, too. All right, we're up 3, 130. Into the wind. Ah. Slow might hurt a bit. Not too bad. Still pin high. And watch this one break like a son of a bitch. Boom. Birdie. Cheers. All right, here we go. Thank you, Sorge. Oops, I didn't realize I was on my 2-wood there. Crushed. API check swing there. Ooh, we got a nice flat lie. Pitch. Slow down. Wow, that didn't... I mean, I hit that perfect. I had no spin on it. How does that not go bounce, bounce, and just stop? I mean, at least reward me here, game. You know? Not too much to ask. Oh, boy. That one right there broke more in 4 inches than that other one did in 2 feet. Same exact break. Same putt, same everything. And that one, of course, was missed for bogey. Wow, that landed really soft. It's only fuzzy logic. Yeah, right? 6, 7, 8, 34 feet. Let's take a look at the break on this. Shot putt. Here we go. This has got to be for Cappy, right? Cappy wants to drink, right, Cappy? Or take a bong rip or something. Whatever your poison is. Bummer. One cup too many. like this is how all my rounds go. You know, like I'm like 4 inches away from being 5-6 under through 6 holes, and instead I'm 3 under. It's crazy. Yeah, that was slow. That's my fault. That was slow. It felt really slow too. God. Let's see if the percentage actually matters. Nope, it didn't. I hope so. Sorry, I cannot wait that long. Alright. Not too bad of a save there. It was a good putt stroke too. I'll take my mini victories. Alright, this is number 9 here. Alright. Wow, that wind did not do much to that. I thought the wind was going to kill that a lot more than it did in terms of the distance of it. Roll, baby, get in. Oh. Making the turn at 3 under. Yeah, like look at that. Birdie, 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 bogey, birdie, and then pars. And all those pars. Think about how close I was to making those for birdie. Even the bogey was bullshit. So frustrating. 193. Very fast. It wasn't. Narrator. It wasn't very fast, guys. I actually felt a little bit of a hitch as I went back. I should have stopped because of the fucking frame rate. Screwed me. Per usual. Oh, here we go. Roll in. I mean... Seriously. Use those fist emotes, because that's pretty much what you're watching tonight. Been there on the frame rate screwage. Yep, that's what that was. That's why I'm considering going into that NVIDIA panel now and just like locking the frames in this game and seeing if that helps with some of that. It'll be an interesting little experiment. Heh. I'm not sure how you keep that ball in the fairway with that design, which is awful. Wow, did that come out chunky. Gonna need to roll that. I'm really surprised at how chunky that was coming out of there. That was the line. Just gotta hit it. Oh, that's not very fast. Shit, this is a reachable one too, and I'm not going to be able to now because of this. Maybe I can luck out with a lie. I probably won't because it's heavy rough. I'll probably have like a 60% lie. Yep, there it is. Sweet. I'm just going to crank at this. Maybe we'll just get it to bounce and roll up there, huh? How do you get moved back up from CCA? You just have to play well. I think you get promotion marks for playing better. And if you have enough promotion marks, then you move up. Yeah, tough birdie putt here. 11 feet. Boom. There's a birdie. Feel good bird. Cheers. There you go, Harry Hose. I like that mentality. One of these days, I'm going to have a night where I don't get just fisted without lube constantly throughout my 72 holes. And I'll be right around the mix. I don't like this hop either. Oh, boy. Let's just stay in the fairway. Yeah, we're good. All right, we got a flat lie. .127. This is probably going to add about 6 yards or so, I would guess. 6, 7 yards. This is probably playing 120. I'm going to throw some loft on this. I'm going to aim it over here. Oh, I got the good swing. Come on, baby. Be close. Probably put a little bit too much loft on it, but I'll take that. Have you ever had a win before? Yes. Not on TGC 19, but I have on TGC 2. I had 4, I think. 3? I was on fire the last 6 months of TGC 2. I started in CCB and I went all the way up. I was a stroke away from going to the World Tour from CCB. I won CCA, I won Web, and I won Euro in like a 5-week stretch, which is pretty incredible. Ah, the glory days. That would be why TGC2 made my top 15 games of the decade, and this game did not. All right, I think... Boom. There's a birdie. Cheers. Hey, what's up, Dwayne? All right, 200 yards. It's probably playing 190-ish. I'm going to hit this. Oh, be good, guys. Be good. Give me a hop. Good hop. Good hop. Oh, break left. All right, I'll take that. It's a good shot. I'm doing well, Dwayne. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for hopping in. A lot of subtle breaks left to right here. This feels like just outside left edge, like right here. Actually, it doesn't. Get in. Thank God I moved that back. Cheers. I would have missed it if I kept my initial read. Thank you, P.A. Jacobs. All right, flat lie. Oh, let's see here. 166, 167 basically. That wind is probably going to make it play about 172-ish. This is probably the good club. I'm going to throw a little bit of loft on this. We're going to aim it right there. Well, the wind did not move that at all. I don't get it. All right. Like I would hit that ball 100 times that way, thinking the wind was going to take it farther left to right than it did. Bummer. It's such a good approach shot too on that tee shot, you know, like fucking wind. Watch how much more this ball moves because of the wind than what just happened. Look how much farther this moves. So good. All right, 180. Pitch shot. Ooh, what do we got? Dosky Twitch. Welcome. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Cheers. Thank you for the follow. Any subs in the chat? You want to throw some emotes? We're going to welcome Dosky Twitch with some cheers and some shots. Maybe some fisting. I think it's a proper way to welcome. And as we were doing that, the wind changed a little bit. So I'm gonna throw some loft on this, and I'm gonna hope that the wind does a bit more than I expect it to. I'm gonna aim right here. Oh, all right. The wind did nothing to that. Again. Man. All right, we're going to putt this. Birdie putt. Yeah, the swing tempo has been good. At times it hasn't been. It's been really, really penalizing too. But you're right. My swing's been pretty good. I've felt this way for the past 5-6 weeks. Like I feel like my swing is better than my score every week. I just feel like when I do get off tempo or when I do get a little squirrely, it's always at the worst times. It's always like the worst possible area to miss on whatever hole I'm on. And then I'm so close on all these putts, man. It's crazy. All right, so we're... Look how angled that putter is. All right. Go in. Oh my God. A lot of strokes tonight, guys. Just right around the edge. Man, thank you, Harry Hose. I appreciate you, buddy. We're kind of creeping up on the old 600 followers, huh, guys? It's insane. 591 is our official tally right now. .142 into the wind. I like this a lot. Touch a down loft here. Good swing. We are right at it. Ooh, we got another follow coming in. J-Vub. Thank you for the follow. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Welcome. I was pretty surprised at how much the wind knocked that shot down. Somehow the 3-mile-an-hour wind turned into Hurricane Katrina. All right. Birdie putt here. Get in. Jarred. Birdie time. Cheers. Bingo. All right, number 18 here. All right, another good drive. Please bounce right. Okay, we're all right. I'd like to be able to get this on for an eagle putt, and I think I'm going to be able to. We're going to aim right there just to be safe. The wind's going to hurt a lot. I'm actually going to go for a fast swing here. Let's see what happens. Got it. Yes. Come on, baby. Be good. Yeah. There we go. All right, so we at least have minimum two putt birdie here. But this is a shot putt, of course, because it's an eagle. 9, 10, 11, so 35 feet will be our distance on the math there. And then let's just take a look at the break. Looks like right to left. And at the end of it, it actually comes back. Interesting. Feels like the last half of the putt's about maybe a 3/4 cup left to righter. It kind of feels like right here. Like I don't want to give it away, you know? Uphill. Did we say 40 feet? Was that my math on that? Let me get back to it. 35. 9, 10, 11. $35 feet. I like it a lot, you guys. Oh! Wow, that broke a lot more at the end of it. It broke 2 cups at the end instead of 1. That was my read. Sorry, guys. I hit that exactly where I wanted to hit it. It just wasn't the right read. All right, there we go. Much better second round. We were 3 under going out. We were 5 under coming back in for a 63, 8 under. Moving on to round number 3. Thanks so much. We have 12 in the chat, a couple new follows, a couple subs today. Awesome stream so far, or we're only halfway through. Appreciate you guys hanging out, spending some of your Tuesday with me. Crushed. Ah, so close. I mean, that 8 under round could have, by just a ball hair, been 12 under, you know? Why is that left to right so much? I'm so confused by how that ball came off my club face. Can somebody clip that? Like, why the fuck did that go right off my club? I pulled it, number one. I hate this game so much sometimes. Like, I feel like right there I got penalized for no reason. And it was a terrible penalty. Like, it basically cost me 2 strokes. How is anybody consistently good at this game? Like, am I the only one that runs into this stuff? Drives me crazy. There's no explanation for what just happened right there. And it cost me an eagle putt. I thought that was going to be left or farther right. All right. Take my birdie, though. Cheers. PS4? Are you saying I should play on the PS4 instead of on the PC? Should be good here. Not too bad of a lie. 140. It's probably playing like 132. I kind of like this. I'm going to down loft this. Hop, roll. Again, that ball went left to right somehow, some way. I don't know. I mean, it was ball below feet, so that's fair, but like I just feel like that's so inconsistent sometimes, you know? But at least that makes sense. If the ball's below my feet that way, then that ball should do what it did, so I digress. 28. All right, let's try to make this. Oof, this thing breaks a lot. Look how slow the greens are, 144. Take note of that nonsense, which is terrible. Catcherman, I blame you. Come on, man. Get in. Boom. Whew. Birdie. That was legit. should go left to right a little bit off my club. Probably good right here. Ah, yes. Come on, baby. Be good. Depends on how this hops and flies. Okay, we're good. Definitely right to left. Of course. Well, missed on the pro side, of course. I thought that was buried directly off my blade. Like, felt like I had the read, had the stroke, everything. All right, par 3. Really tough pin here. Can't really go after it. 250. I guess I'll hit this. Good swing. Somehow going very much right to left, even though it probably shouldn't have. Imagine if on that other hole, when I moved it over on the left, and it was left to right, and it was a 9-mile-an-hour wind from left to right, and it didn't move. Imagine if it would have moved it the way that one just did, and how close that would have been. That'd have been nice. Ho, 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 ho. I would have Gronk spiked this controller if that would have fucking missed. All right. All right, well, left to right here. 164. Don't miss left. Wow, what a tough pin this is. Good God, are you serious right here? All right, well. You're not saying the game is inconsistent, are you? No. What would give you that idea? JW Texan. I'm honored to be here, my friend. Well, that's about where I wanted it. I thought that'd be a little bit farther right to left, but they're all right. Can still putt this. Didn't want to miss left. I know that. This is going to break a lot at the end of it. This is all about the pace. Feels like right here. I like this a lot. Oh, it just died. Damn. I mean, you go from 187 greens to 160 to 140. I mean, what the fuck do you expect? I'm not really sure what this is going to do off my club face with this lie. This course is there for the taking. The week I couldn't do anything about it. 9 minus 28. Nice. Well, I'm nowhere near that, so don't have to worry about me. All right, I'm going to throw a little bit of loft on this. Yeah, that was slow. Wow. I wasn't expecting it to be so short. Hmm. Nope. I just wasn't sure how that was going to come out of that first half of the putt, and I just overread the first half. There we go. Darts. Oh, Jesus. Here's your prize. What the fuck is this? Jesus fucking Christ with these pins. I mean, whatever. All right, we're good. Birdie. Cheers. Drunk and know things. What's up, buddy? Welcome. I feel like you're on like a 3-week streak now. I appreciate it. Chilling. I like it. I like the motivation. All right, let's throw another dart here. Maybe I'll get rewarded this time. It looks like I will. I don't. Why did that ball fly right, number one? And why did it stay exactly where I aimed it with the wind? All right, let's make it. Whoo. Birdie time. Cheers. Uh-oh. Yeah, we should be okay. This is going to kick right and make up for this. Yeah, we're good. All right, so ball below feet. I'm going to pull this. I'll throw a little bit of down loft on this. Maybe cut into that wind a touch. And then this should be really good, you guys. Go ball. Right at it. All right, 21 feet. This feels like 4 cups left, just looking at it from here. Feels like right there. Bonk. Birdie time. Cheers. That's about as good as a putt gets right there. .203. It's probably playing 195-ish. I'd rather hit this and let it roll. Come on, baby. Nice. Right at it again. Bonk. Birdie. Cheers. All right, so this hole has got me every time. So I'm actually going to throw a little bit of fade on this. Maybe cut into the wind a bit. Try to get up high on this hill and not go into the rough like last time. There we go. Come on. Don't go into the rough. Yeah, we're good. All right, so right to left and with the wind. This is going to go. I'm going to have to aim at this bunker, I bet. 117. I pulled it. I'll take it. Four and a half, 5.6, so 14 feet. Plus break here. Feels like right there. Since it's uphill. Oh, all right. Cool. Or it's just a half cup. That was a half cup break, you guys. Just keep that in your brain for next time. Yeah, that's all I can do. Frustrating. Ooh, we got a little backstop here to play with. Come in hot. I think the hope here is that you land on the yellow slope. It kind of softens it a bit. It rolls, and if you're a little far, at least hits that back part. So 189. It's probably going to play like 175-ish. I kind of like this. Maybe I'll get a kick. Maybe I'll get a kick. Ah! Slow hurt. We're putting this. Because I want to take a shot, damn it. Wow. All right. 144 strikes again. Birdie time. Cheers. I just lost an hour's worth of planting because I'm stupid and the stupid game crashed. Oh, that's brutal. That is the worst. Thank you, Sorge. Crushed. Should have a nice flat lie on this one. Thank you, Mike. Touch of right to left. Feels like right edge. Almost lost it, but we're good. Cheers. Thank you, P.A. Jacobs. All right, so 208. I think it's kind of playing like right here. Go in. Oh boy, that flew a lot farther than I expected it to. I'm actually really surprised at how far that went. I mean, I basically took off about 20 yards on that. So I guess I needed more. 15 in the chat. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for stopping in. Welcome back to some of you. Welcome for the very first time to some of you as well. Are you thundercocking it? Sometimes. I am a little bit. It's 144 green speed, so like I'm having a hard enough time trying to figure out how hard to hit those putts, you know? And understand, like, because I'm hitting them so much harder and the green speed's so much slower, like, how are those going to break? That's also 100% true. 174. All right, we're going to loft this. Feels like right here. Good swing. Yeah, I like this a lot. Mm-hmm. All right, so 13 on the measurement here. Looks like it's right here. Bonk. Birdie. Cheers. Thank you, P.A. Jacobs. Thanks, Harry Hose. Appreciate it, buddy. God, I really want to go for one of these this time, but I won't be able to. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Damn, if I'd have aimed that better, I'd be good. Oh well. Stop right there. All right. There's another birdie. Cheers. Mike Sweeney Foley. All right, so we got a right to left lie. $120. It's probably 130-ish. Golfer dude, thank you for the bits, my friend. Appreciate the generosity. Cheers. This is probably 129, 130. I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna down loft. Like right there. Well, I had the distance right. The wind did nothing to it. Drunken knowing things. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate the bits, my friend. 100 bits. Oh, what do we got? We got a sub coming in. Cold Pizza 44. Thank you for the sub. 3 months. Appreciate the support. You guys are awesome, as always. Cheers, my friend. God damn. A Harry Hose, 100 bits coming in. Thanks, you guys. This is what I'm going to do. Because you guys are so amazing, we're taking a shot. How about that? Let's do this. Cheers. Shot glasses in the chat, subs. Yeah. Cappy's seat is definitely wet. All right, guys. Cheers. Now, let's sink a putt, shall we? Birdie time. All right, sorry, I got to look at this again. Cold pizza, thank you. So it's right to left. It's downhill, so it'll probably break a touch more than it should. but it's just tough to gauge with the slower greens. Just like right there. Jarred. Bingo. Cheers. Thank you, Mike. Yeah. I mean, what else are you supposed to chase it down with? Damn, I don't know if I'll be able to go for this in 2 with the wind. Let's take a look at it. Nope, I'm not going to be able to. Shoot. Well, I guess I can. Let's do it. Ah, I was going for a fast, not a very fast. Get up. It's going to be in this bunker. Oh, Jesus. You're going to fry egg me there, game? Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, well. Lemonade, here we go. God, honestly, that's double fisted without lube. $29 feet. But guess what this brings up? Shot putt. Oh, actually, it's not. I'm sorry. False alarm. It is not a shot putt. 9.5 cups left. Wow. All right. Interesting. What's that, 29 again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe right here. No. Yeah. That was kind of like that last uphill putt I had that didn't break at all. There we go, though. What a round that was. 5 under going out, 6 under coming back in, back-to-back 30s for a 60, 11 under. That's a pretty damn good round number 3. All right, guys, we'll keep this truck rolling, baby. We got one more round in us. Moving on to round number 4. Appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. It's been a great night. You guys are amazing as always. Crushed. Ooh, I'm going to need a kick here. I think we're going to get it, though. I think we'll get it. There it is. Oh, the putting math. Got it. Possibly, Matt. Possibly. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see where we're at time-wise. I got going a little bit late tonight, so that might cut into some of this. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll decide on the back 9. How about that? Go, baby. Go, baby. Land and roll. All right. Got an eagle putt here. This is definitely a shot putt. 163 speed, so at least it's not 144. 13 and a half, 14 and a half, 15 and a half. We'll just do 16. What's that? 58, 64 feet on the marker. Now let's take a look. I think this right here will be, yeah, I mean, it barely breaks, that opening part. I just did the math on this and I just totally forgot. What was it? 60 what? 16? 64. 64, 64. Okay. Let's take a look. Drinks. And it pretty much breaks this entire time. It kind of flattens out at the end. I like this right here. Come on, baby. We want a drink. Ah. Wow. I had the distance. I'm really surprised at how like angled that ended up turning in at the midpoint. Oh well. Take our birdie time. Cheers. I like 187. I'm so used to putting on it, the brakes, reading the brakes. But I don't mind 160, whatever we are at now. That's fine. I think between those, I'm cool with all that. Anything between what we're at on this round and 187, anything in there, I'm cool with. I prefer 173. Holy shit, Mike. 500 bits? Man. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Welcome. Cheers. I think I just have a comfort level for 187 because that's pretty much all we've played for the most part on TGC1, TGC2. So I think I'm just used to it. I feel more comfortable. I've had way more experience at 187. So my brain just automatically has adapted to that. But I do understand, and I would much rather have a course that's not made for 187 not be 187, because you've heard me complain about that before. So I'm all right with it being from like 160 to 180. That's fine. $158. I think this is the club here. We got a side hill lie with the wind. I'm going to aim right here. Good swing. This is a really good line, you guys. Roll, baby. Ah, that landed. It landed kind of soft, man. God. I just feel like that ball is going to take off a bit more than that. Damn. It feels like at 163, though, that this game, the putting kind of breaks a little bit because of the friction that I talked about last week. Like, I just don't feel like the putts break as well as you get slower. There's just something weird about the physics. And I think maybe that's why I prefer it from like here on up. Boy, this is a slippery putt here. 17 feet. Ha! Cool. And the first half of that putt, the ball didn't even break. I mean, I don't know in this game, man. Fuck, it drives me nuts. How does that ball not break at all in the first 6 feet of it? Frustrating. right at it. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Boom. Birdie. Cheers. I have to go get a refill. Thank you, Mike. We're down 7. 252. This is the club here. This is going to be right at it, too. And why is that drifting so far right to left? It was like a 3-mile-an-hour wind, you guys. So it's like, it doesn't make any sense. That ball moved more than the 9-mile-an-hour wind. Thanks, Doily. No, I'm really not. I'm good in spite of this game. 12, 13, 14. 47 feet. This is a shot putt, guys. Let's get the shots in the chat. 47 feet. Let's take a look. Nah, not quite. Damn. Again, that ball broke a lot more than expected too. Especially based on just my rounds tonight. You know what I mean? Three cups, right? All right, so left to righter, but the wind will just basically cancel that out. 153 is our distance. We're into the wind. I'm going to hit this. I'm going to throw some down loft on it right here. Two cups, one seamount. It's funny. I pulled that. Should be okay, though. Good miss. Good miss. Two cups, one seamount. That's funny. 16. Boom. Birdie. Cheers. That one barely broke. Here we go. Here we go. Let's keep it going. A lot of really good strokes tonight off the tee. I can say that for sure. Jesus Christ. Thanks. Harambe's cock is here, guys. Harambe's cock. What is up, man? Good to see you. Happy New Year. Welcome back. It's been a while since I played this game. I haven't mastered the left to right sensitivity like TGC2. I don't think any of us have, my friend. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you had a happy and safe holiday. Go, baby. Kick off this and roll. Nice. Again, that was really short. Like I played more NASCAR Heat. That's That's a game I haven't heard of in a while. $122. Look how far right to left that is. It was a 4-mile-an-hour wind like this, and I went almost a full circle right. I just, this game is so fucking terrible. That ball moved more than the 9-mile-an-hour wind from left to right on the whatever last round. I don't understand it. How do you play this game and you're okay and you're proud of this shit? Fuck, it drives me crazy. Jesus Christ. Yard. Cheers. $16 in the chat. What's up, everybody? I like it. Fun night. First Tuesday stream of the new year. Actually, I guess it's the first stream of the new year, isn't it? Because I streamed on the 30th last week. Hoping for another good year. You guys have been good to me, and it's been fun, and we've just been kind of growing the community and having a good time with it. So welcome to the newcomers. Welcome back to some of you. Good to see a lot of you old faces as well. 2020 should be fun. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get a new golf game, huh? I'm not holding my breath. I feel like the longer it lasts, the less. I was 6 months ago. I was pretty set on March getting a new game, but I don't feel the same anymore. Wreckfest is spectacular. Yes, buy Wreckfest. It's so good. There we go. I'm finally good at this game. I don't want a new one. I don't blame you. I'd probably feel the same. That's kind of how I felt with TGC2. I was on such a roll in TGC2 the last 5-6 months of it. All right. Bonk. Birdie. All right, this is my last drink in this, so just give me a quick break. I'm going to go fill up my drink. I promise I'll be right back. Got my refill here. No more rice crunching. I'm thinking about doing a similar thing in my stream. I'll do a shot when I get a bogey. Oh, nice. I like it. Yeah, I don't remember where this all started with the drinks and stuff. I obviously 5 years ago at this point, but it's fun. I have a good time with it, and I look forward to every Tuesday playing this game and drinking and playing some golf, and obviously having some good moments, complaining about the bad ones, and it's just how it all kind of works out, you know? Well, the good news is on this hole, I've missed left every time, and I always end up in the fairway because of that giant hill. That was such a bad swing. All right, so 203. This kind of feels like right here. The slow hurts. Should kick left, though. We're all right. Slow didn't hurt as much. Appreciate you guys sticking through the break. I always figure I'm going to lose a few viewers. I mean, somebody doesn't want to wait around. Maybe they don't trust the fact that I'll be back in a couple minutes. So this is a weird putt because it like just subtly breaks the entire time, and I just never know how to gauge these. Let's try the math here. 14 and a half, 15, 16. So let's just do 17, 7, so 40. This feels like just outside left edge at 40, and then you just smoke it. Might even be just right at it. These are really, really subtle breaks here. I'm just going to go right there. Pushed it. I've been pulling putts all night, and of course, I pushed that one. Damn it. So funny how slow adds. I know, dude. I didn't want to get into it. It doesn't make any sense. And their explanation is that slow isn't how slow your club comes down. It's you're slow on your turn, so your club face is open. But it's like, I don't know why that would add distance. You know what I mean? Like if you have an open club face, then it should land short. Regardless, it's just, it's a game made by people who don't play golf. And it's actually surprising they get so much right, because I bet you 5% or less of the studio plays golf. And they don't all have to play golf. I've gone into this before. I'm not going to get into it again. I mean, I don't think everybody who plays Madden plays football, right? Like, I get that. But, like, there needs to be a good balance of people who, like, go, that doesn't seem right to me. You know, like, the physics might make sense mathematically, but, like, gameplay-wise and golf-wise, we need to adjust that because it just doesn't make sense in the midst of the sports reality of what it is. And I think that's where this game severely lacks polish, severely lacks focus. But it's still a great golf game. It's just like, this could be one of the best games of the generation if it wanted to be, if they cared enough, if they went about it maybe with that sort of goal, but they don't. So here we are with a game that could be really great, and it is good at times and even great at times, but the word consistency just rattles around just like my golf game. All right, 190. I kind of like, I'm gonna throw some loft on this. Feels like right here. God damn it. Oh, I might get a break on the bounce here. Go left. Whew. Shit. Really bad swing. Bad swing. That's my fault. But let's roll this in, huh? Oh, I mean, how does that die? So weird. Uh-oh, did I cut it too much? Kick left. Come on, trickle down, baby. Oh boy, this is gonna be a really bad lie. Yikes. Have you ever played Gran Turismo Sport? Yes, I actually think it's really good. I got it at launch mainly because I wanted to play the VR, which I think is implemented very well, even though it's just kind of a one-to-one thing. But I ended up playing that game and enjoying that game a lot more than I typically do with racing games. There was just something about the formula of like when you play online, then you're kind of like while you're loading and like every race starts like every 10 minutes or whatever, and you're basically just like doing time trials to see where you're going to place and start. There was just something that was really satisfying about that gameplay loop, and Gran Turismo is just a really great racing game anyway, and it looks spectacular on the Pro and all that stuff. So I didn't get super into it, but I did enjoy my time with it. It's a game that like I probably should play more of. And I know they've done a good job of supporting it and adding a bunch of stuff to it, but it's been a long time since I've even booted it up. So, Ariel Adam, what's up, buddy? Put your damn heavy roughing correctly. All right, let's take a look at this. 124 wind. I'm gonna loft this up, and we're gonna go right here. Might be a little short. I wonder how that would have been if I didn't loft it. I got my cat up here on the desk. And make some room for him. There you go, buddy. All right. 17 feet for this. Double breaker. Really? That broke so much later than I expected it to on the back end of that putt. This is what I thought would happen, and literally the exact opposite happened, right? The front half of the putt, it was uphill, so I thought I would hit it through some of that break, and then it would be slow in the second half of it, so it would break a little bit more in the back half. And the exact opposite happened. It broke immediately off my club face, because this game fucking blows. And then it broke late, even though it was slower on the back end. For reasons. Man, Nightbot is pummeling you guys. Sorry about that. All right, let's get up. Let's get up and in here. Huh? We got a possible eagle try here. Yes. Why? Why is that left or right? I mean, why is that dead right? I have a touch of a side hill lie, and I pulled it, and it went dead right. Oh, boy. Not sure why I even try sometimes. Oh, well. Take my birdie. Cheers. Oh, nice, man. Appreciate you ordering that. I've had some good feedback on the hoodies. I'm happy that they're good quality. Amanda has one. She loves it. My other buddy Mike has it. Mick in a Box has it. So thank you for ordering it. I'm glad that you're repping it, man. Uh-oh. This might kick. Yeah, all right. Right, Ariel Adam? Nice line, good market. Oh, well, that is his forte, so it makes sense. By hand RCR in 3 hours. That's impressive. 134. I think I'm okay with this. Get down. Wow, that flew a long ways. All right. Even if it's not the accurate, it's got to be at least 1 to 2 months to get to where it is. Birdie. Cheers. Be good, baby. And it went a little farther right to left than I thought it would. We're good, though. I'll take that. Absolutely. We have that already. It's called Pebble Beach, and the cover picture looks like a fairway with a playground slide in it. Nice. Oh, what a fist fucking this game just did to me there. Are you kidding me? It is flat. That entire fucking putt is flat. I don't know what else to do, you guys. I mean, nothing else I can do. This is why it just baffles me how good people are at this game and how low consistently people score. Because I feel like this game costs me 5 to 10 strokes a tournament. It's insane. Hey, what's up, Rip? Good to see you, buddy. Congrats on the new computer, by the way. I saw the Twitter feed news. Lord Borak, what is up? Sorry, I didn't even see you up there. Seamount, I'm drunk as balls, and I gotta tell you, you're no longer my biggest man crush. Henry Cavill as Geralt of Rivia is. Hey, you know what? I don't blame you. I'm alright with being a silver medal to Geralt. It's good to see you, buddy. What are the specs on the new PC there, Rip? Lord Borak, man, good to see him. I like it. New year turns. We got some oldies but goodies hopping in. Good to see everybody. I know, right, golfer dude? All right, we're 199 in between clubs. I'm gonna have to hit this and I have to down loft. This is gonna be short, but I don't have a whole lot more to do here. Actually, you know what? We might be able to hit the this, and hopefully the wind will knock it back. We're uphill too. Let me loft this up a little bit. Hopefully this will catch the wind a bit more. All right, it's gonna be long, and just hope it's not. It's going to be. Fuck. Yeah. Too much. You steal the Dave Grohl of mine. All right, I can take that. There's a good chip. All right, so I think we're going to do a bonus round tonight, as Matt had asked earlier. So the question is, what course do you guys want me to play for our bonus round tonight? Want me to just pick a course and go? Do you want me to jump into the PGA Tour or one of the other tours and just go with that? What are you guys feeling? PGA Tour had a pretty interesting course. Okay. Mike had a suggestion earlier. All right, toss it in. I don't remember it. I barely remember what happened like 3 minutes ago. So. Ooh, look at this. There we go. Birdie. Cheers. Greystone Chapel. All right. Done and done. Thank you, Sorge. Smashed. PC is nothing special, just something for me to be able to stream. All right, that's fair. Cool, man. That's all that matters in the end. Yeah, you need at least a moderately beefy rig to play and stream at the same time for sure. So up 4. Let's see here. 136. Yeah, that's probably my club right here. Come on, baby, be close. I like this a lot, you guys. Depends on how it lands and rolls. Ooh. Yep. Birdie. Cheers. Picked it up at Costco. Nice. The water hazard is actually intentional. I promised myself that I wouldn't smoke, so I'm going to smoke my 3rd cigarette tonight. Attaboy. Costco just wins on all facets. That's a true statement. This course has a water bunker. Thank you, Sorge. All right, here we go. I'd like to get down here and maybe take a shot at this on a par 5. Let's see if I can do it again. It might take a perfect fast, but let's do it. Oh, actually, we should be okay from here. We're good. Oh, damn. I'm going to do this so I can at least get a putt off. Good swing. Get down, baby. We should be okay. All right. That's a really good shot. Eagle time. Here we go. Costco pizza is legit. All right, here we go. Let's get a nice little eagle shot putt here to end the stream, or to end the 4 rounds. Then we'll get one more round in. All right, this actually looks like it breaks more than it does. This doesn't break all that much. It also breaks a little bit at the end, left to right, which is crazy. Nope. All right. Didn't break at all. So that was fun. Birdie, cheers. Another 10 under round there. We had 5 under going out. We had 5 under coming back in for a 30 on the front, 31 back, 61 total, 10 under. All right, let's take a look at where we're at. On the PC leaderboard, I'm tied for 16th at 34 under. Let's take a look at the rounds here. 5 under, 8 under, 11 under, and 10 under for the tournament this week. Well, the good news is I'm not going to miss a cut, so that's nice. And I felt like I played very solid this week. Even those first 2 rounds, like I probably consistently played at like a 9 to 11 under clip. I just couldn't get any shots to fall in those first 2 rounds, so pretty happy with the 4 rounds this week. All right, so let's jump into the. I'm sorry, can you repost that other course? We're gonna play 1 bonus round this week because you guys have been so great. Greystone Chapel Black. Heh. Should be enough, right? There it is. Greystone Chapel Black. YTs. Pin 4. Alright, here we go. Nah, we'll do black. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that, man. I feel pretty good about tonight. A little bit of a struggle here and there, but overall it was pretty solid. Wow, I really like the look of it, first off. I mean, this is insane. We're going to go here. Crushed. This is eating my frame rate, by the way. Reversible course submitted by the, oh, nice. Reversible course, what does that even mean? There's like a bunch of different versions of different tee boxes and stuff. Check the graveyard in the end at 18. Crap, I think I'm in between clubs here. 230, wind it back. We should be okay here. This probably goes farther than I want it to, but I'm not sure what else we do here. I'm not sure what else we do on this. Land soft, hopefully, and then break right. Yeah, there we go. Look at this. Well, guys, guess what? We're going to get the shot glasses out. Here we go. Boom. I love this course. This is the best fucking course ever made in TGC in the history of the world. Five-star. Cheers. Well, I would say that's a good start. I do really like just the design, visual design, the color scheme and everything. It looks really cool. I like it a lot. Ooh, this is a really tough hole. Jeez, don't be short. All right, so 213. Here it is. This is what we got here. Might be a little long, but there's a whole lot more I could do with this. Yeah, that pin's ridiculous. Permission to send a link to the song that, yeah, that's fine. I can okay it if it's blocking you. I think I allow links. Maybe I don't. I don't remember. I always forget my settings. Yeah, there you go. You should be good. Thanks for asking, though. I appreciate you asking. Okay, this is a bit of a silly chip here. I'm actually a little worried about this. Oh boy, hit the brakes. I mean, I barely even touched that, and it's going to be off the green probably. That's an insane. That's such a bad spot to miss. Don't miss up there. Make note of that. All right. This breaks. 187 greens. I like that. Oh, the end of it, it comes back. Crazy. All right, I feel like right here is probably good since it comes back as well. That's in. Boom. Great putt. And the haze looks really cool too. And I pulled that. Cut right. C-mount playing. Oh, nice. Thanks, Mike, for the clip. Those are always fun to go and revisit. Go ball. Oh, we got another shot putt coming up, I think. Nope, never mind. Jesus Christ. Talk about blue ball. All right. Ooh, I like this a lot. 15 under or better for 1,000 bits. Wow. All right. Boom, birdie. Cheers. Challenge accepted. At 160, 161. Be good, ball. Ooh, roll, 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 and keep rolling. Nice. Boom. Birdie. Cheers. Through 4 holes, this might be one of my favorite courses I've ever played in this game. And obviously I'm playing well, so that helps, but like just the way it looks, it feels kind of fresh. It's feels kind of creative and it's unique. I'm sure if I was +5, I might not feel quite as much affinity for it, but like it's legit. So thumbs up for whoever made this. My only real critique at this point is it's just eating my frames, and some of that's because I'm also streaming. But yeah, Yeah, I agree, Mike. It's got like a kind of an it factor to it, you know? You ready for NHL? Yes, I was actually just talking about that earlier. So one more year and we'll be in. I'm excited. I think it's one more year. Might be two. I can't remember if it's 2021 or 2022, but I was talking about that earlier. Somebody was talking about the NHL. I think it was Urge to Fly. Um, and I'm looking forward to kind of getting an excuse to start really getting into it. All right, I don't want to be long here. I've learned that lesson. I feel like if I loft it, I might be able to loft this up. I might get away with this. Too short. Too much loft. Run up and mark that. Spotify version, 10-minute long. The environment is the one, and this one is killer. Yeah, I agree with that. No one has ever accused you of being long. I hate you. At the moment, it's Carolina Hurricanes. Nice. I'm actually excited to hear what the nickname is going to be. I'm sure we'll hear that in the next 6 months, probably. I'm also, I mean, obviously looking forward to the Seahawks and hopefully they continue to play. But I think the XFL, I'm kind of looking forward to checking the XFL games out, the Seattle Dragons, and that too. So I don't mind watching a little spring football, you know. Hmm. How is this gonna break? 4.5, 5, 6, 21. Go in. Jarred. Cheers. Huge game this weekend. Huge game. Smashed. I got a good lie. 185. I'm alright with this. Oh, this is such a good. Why is this right, you guys? This is what I'm talking about. What is even happening there? That feels like a bug. You know what I mean? Like that genuinely feels like a bug. That shot is as good as it gets, and it's a 3-mile-an-hour wind, and it went dead right off my club face, and I have no explanation for it. It's so frustrating. Penalized for a good shot. I'm gonna clip it just so I can post it on HB so nobody can look at it, and then tell me that they're right and that their game is perfect and all this other shit. I know, Mike. I know. All right, let's make this anyway. Fuck it. It's definitely right to left. I feel like it's going to break more too because it's coming off of the. Close. I was a cup away from it. Cup away. Damn. That's frustrating. You know, it's one thing to hit a bad shot and then have to recoup from it, but like, I feel like I got penalized there for a good shot. I just don't get it. This is such a weird. All right, we're gonna go here. This looks like the shot right here. I was hoping that would actually land and go a little bit farther right so I would have a flatter lie, but we'll deal with this. How is that left? Oh my god, this game. I mean, this is gonna actually end up working out really well because of that hill. But like, how does that go left? I had a red side hill lie with a with. I mean, I. How does that start left? Oh god, this game. One of these days, I'm just gonna stream and I'm gonna clip every single one of these and I'm just gonna post them on the forums. And I'm just going to insist that HBX developer comes in and explains it. Like, I don't understand it at all. And then it's probably going to sit there unread for the next 5 months. But either way, make me feel better. All right. Get in. Boom. Birdie time. Cheers. $17 in the chat. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. You're watching some bonus round footage here. We're playing Greystone Chapel Black. Having a great time so far. Thank you for those that have stopped by. Extremely generous stream tonight. Lots of subs, lots of bits, some follows. You guys are great. It's a great way to kick off 2020. We're 7 away from 600 too. That's pretty sweet. All right, what do we got here? We got 154. Wind it back slightly. I'm gonna throw some loft on this club. I don't know if I want that much loft on it. Let's go back. Right there. All right, I think I'm good with this. Should hit the hill and be great. Yep. Yeah, roll in. Boom, birdie. Cheers. Here you go, Mark, as HP robbed you. Oh, thank you, Mike. What do you guys think it will differentiate from the XFL or the AFF? I think it has the funding first off to get through one season. The issue with the AAF was it didn't have any funding, so I think McMahon will do what he can. Some of the cool little rule changes they did, I think, are cool, but I think it's still novelty. But I think for it to succeed, it has to be a feeder league for the NFL, and I think they got the right people in place. Like Andrew Luck's dad is the commissioner, and it sounds like they want to do more football as opposed to less like showmanship, and it's going to be less wrestling and more football, which I think will help it. But it still doesn't. It's still going to be a small percentage chance that it does anything. But I hope it takes off. I mean, there's so much love for football in the U.S. that I think they could sustain a spring league if they do it right. And in the end, it comes down to like talent, right? I mean, there's only so many quarterbacks to go around, as we know. So that's the other part. You know, the on-field product is important. But I think if they are able to turn it into kind of a minor league system, and some of those guys end up going on to NFL teams, I think that could create some synergy there, and that could be a positive for it. You got some Battlehawks gear? Nice. I'll probably order some Seattle Dragons stuff. The Dragons logo is pretty cool. I was hoping the same thing, Matt. I actually watched a lot of the AAF stuff. I mean, what else are you going to watch in the spring? It's kind of nice to be there. It'll be interesting to just see if they can sustain it. You know, if they have the backing fan-wise, if they make money. Just kind of cross fingers and hope for the best. But I mean, they have the right guys in place, and they, at least from what I can tell, they have the right kind of strategy and the mentality behind it. But you know, that doesn't mean anything until it is in play, and we'll see. 10-12. So this is a 203. Really good swing. I hopefully will just be on the green here. Boy, slow down. Oh, Jesus. Well, this putt is going to be crazy. You went to an AAF game. Very cool. You saw Johnny Manziel get knocked out. Nice. Nonetheless, I'm going to lurk. See you. Well, thanks, Lord Borak. It was good to see you, buddy. I don't mind you lurking. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think so too, Matt. But I think they have to be able to attach themselves to the teams and the players. I think the players are going to be more important. I almost feel like the XFL has to be more NBA oriented and less NFL oriented. It has to be about the players, and those players have to move on from the XFL to the NFL. And I think that's when it will catch its stride, and that will be the make or break point on whether or not it's successful. But at the same time, I'm hopeful that they have enough backing and enough financial leverage to, you know, let it run for 3 to 5 years. And the NFL needs to embrace what it is. And if it does, then I think it could turn into something that's pretty fun and cool, you know. Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be. And we saw some players come out of NFL Europe, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I mean, maybe the NFL Europe model makes more sense in the U.S. in the spring, you know. All right, sorry. Less talk, more putting. Shot putt, here we go. Birdie time. 20, so 12, 13, 14, 37, 103 is what that is. Good God. All right. This is an insane putt, by the way. If I even get this close, it'll be a miracle. Slow down. It's good lag, at least. Really good lag. Boom. That's a par, isn't it? Well, that's a really good front nine right there. 28. Ooh, this is a weird one. I'm gonna hit this. That should be safe. Why can't Oregon get a team? That's a good question. It sounds like they kind of had a mixed bag of like places that don't have teams, but places that do, and I think that will help it as well. It kind of felt like the AAFL went too far off the grid for teams, and it makes sense. Like, hey, these people don't have football teams, so they should be more hungry for it. But like going to a place like Seattle, where they obviously support the Sounders and the Seahawks, and they even go to see the Mariners, who are fucking awful. So I think that may help kind of grow the brand a little bit too. Yeah, that's fair too. It's interesting. I don't think you can. I feel like these people just want to force feed LA market, but who knows? You know, who knows? Yeah, I agree. I think Oregon would be a great spot for that sort of thing. It's actually surprising they at least don't have an MLB team by now. All right, 112. So the question here is, how's this side hill lie going to affect my ball flight? And is it going to go right and then back left because of the wind? Or is it just going to go directly left off my club face? Because that's how it's been going all night. So we're going to kind of go in the middle. I'm going to go right here. All right, I like this. The wind should bring it back. And I'm hopeful this will get a bounce and be close. I like it. About as good as I could ask for right there. Ooh. Cheers. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Matt. Ooh, do we go for this? I think we do. Ah, damn it. We still might be good, though. Still might be good. Give me a hop. Give me a good hop. Oh, I got it. I got the hop. Go, baby. Go, 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 go. All right, I'm happy with that. I like when I got mad at a perfect, but I was trying for a fast. Yeah, lucky me is right. I got a good hop there. Ooh, this is a slippery little putt here. 11 feet is going to be our distance. How are we looking with the break? I hate this putt a lot right now. I really hate it. Get it. Boom. Birdie. Cheers. I know. That's a good point there, Matt. Oh, thank you, Rip. I didn't see the bits come in. My bad, buddy. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Save those bits, man. Put it towards some PC, some fun PC stuff. I appreciate it, though, man. Thank you. All right, -5, 145. I pulled this, but I think we'll be okay. I like the distance. I'm hoping it maybe kicks left to right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm 100% happy with that. We're good. I will take that miss. How is this going to break? This is a pace putt because the harder I hit this, the less it breaks. Nope. Fuck. I hate those putts so much. Damn it. Drinking all night on this stream. Nice. I like it, Matt. Or Mike, sorry. Matt and Mike. I read Matt's right above you. You need someone to hold your beard back? I'll hold your hair back. I'm a mess. Hold my beard. Okay, I did see beard somewhere. All right. It's kind of an interesting design there. Slight left to right. We're up 7. So 176 is our distance. Yeah, I did get a slow in there. Hopefully it doesn't hurt too much. Get down, get down, get down, get down. Shit. Land soft. Oh, it's going to stay. Nice. Maybe even roll back. It's going to. Nice. I'll take it. That was a slow swing. All right. Ooh. Another tempo putt here. Another tempo putt.
Really disappointed in myself. Right there.
I Nancied it. I let it dictate where it went instead of me dictating where it was going to go. God damn it. Oh, now I fasted this one. This is not good. Oh boy. Just smash it out of there. Get a hop. Ooh, I kind of got one. What did Helen Keller's parents do to punish her? I already know the answer, but I'm going to let you have this moment. Put saran wrap on the toilet. There it is. There it is. All right, 28. This is for par here. Well, I think your 1,000 bits are safe, Matt. Go in. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Fancy. Cheers. All right, we got a par 5 here. I went dead right off my club. And nobody knows why, since I went directly down the left side of the blue. Can't tell me there's not a bug in this game that does that. Come on, baby. Get a hop and roll. Oh, it's going to hit the back side of this and be perfect. Watch this. How about we go in? Oh, that was almost albatross time. All right. Got a shot putt here. Eagle time. God, I want to drain this so bad. Really far downhill. It's breaking. It's in. Shot time. Let's do this. Shot number 4 tonight, right? All right. Bottoms up. Eagle time. Cheers. All right, let's finish strong here. We got 3 holes. Smashed. I don't even know if this is the right fairway, but it's there, so I hit it. Thank you, P.A. Jacobs. 103. Look at this green. Are you kidding me? This is a fucking joke. Amazing. Let me just throw a dart at it. Just throw a dart. Watch this. Oh, yeah. F your green. How about that? All right, so this is definitely probably right here. Really, game? can't believe that went dead straight. Frustrating. How do you get Helen Keller to keep secret? I don't know, Matt. How do you? Ooh, this is a crazy par 3. 225. Wind it back. Break her finger. Oh, boy. I don't know why that's so far left, but okay. Yeah, not quite enough club there. Wow, that chip really died. I was expecting it to roll a bit more than that. Fuck. Let's take a look at this. I think it's just right edge, but I've been wrong many, many times before, so let's be sure we take a look at it. Yeah, I think it's just right edge. Right here. Bonk. Kidding, but she wouldn't know. I have had a lot of in-between yardages tonight. I think it's just what's in my bag, too. I jumped from 194 to 216, so that 200 to 210 range, I don't have a club for that. That's the gap in my bag. All right, last hole of the night, guys. Let's end this on a little bird. Love the course, by the way. Really good course. Big fan of it. Mainly just the look of it. It plays really well too. I mean, there's a couple of greens that are like, really? But I really love the look of this. I can't remember another course that looked like this, so that's pretty cool. All right, Sorge. I'm in between clubs again here. I'm gonna uploft this. One last shot for the night here. Come on. Be good. I like it a lot. Land and go right. Ooh, it might actually circle back and come back down. Whoa. I'm sorry, what? Naturally. Why wouldn't it stop on this yellow downhill lie? Of course it would. All right, let's drain this for bird. Oh, the graveyard. Let's take a look. Can I go look at it? Oh yeah, look at the graveyard. That's pretty cool. I guess I should have waited one shot prior. We could have probably got a better look at it, but that does look pretty legit. All right, let's make this. Yeah, I don't know how that stops either. This is going to be really touchy too. You know, like I'm going to barely tap this ball. Really touchy. Go in. Oh, just past it. Damn. Boom. All right. What was that, 11 under though? It's a good round. 2 eagles. 28 going out. We had a 31 coming back in. 59 to end the night. Really, really good course. Favorite that. We're going to throw a 5-star rating at it. Big fan. Great recommendation. Great recommendation on that. Thanks, guys. All right. Let's go ahead and wrap up the stream. Thank you so much, you guys, for the first stream of the new year here in 2020. I think it just shows how exciting things will be moving forward. A lot of great things coming. So you guys have been awesome. Ooh, we got another follow here. Das Bond Girl. Very nice. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Thanks for following. Hopefully we'll see you again. So every single Tuesday night, right around between 7 and 7:30 Mountain Time, I play the golf club for about 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. And then I'm going to try to get back into streaming some of the other nights too. My schedule just got kind of weird and we had a lot going on for the holidays, so I wasn't really streaming too many other things. But you know me, I'm here every Tuesday. We're playing this game, so it's a ton of fun. Bring your drinks, we hang out, it's a good time. So for those that are new, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for all the new follows. We'll actually do a quick roll call here if my cat will get out of the way and let me move the mouse. All right, here we go. Roll call. Das Bond Girl, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Rip City, thank you for the bits. Mike, Drunken No Thanks, 500 bits. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Harry Hose, 100 bits. Cold Pizza, 3 months, sub, Prime sub. Thank you for using your Prime sub on me. Greatly appreciated. Drunken No Things, Mike, 100 more bits. Thank you. It's way too generous, but greatly appreciated. Matt, 50 bits. Thank you so much, my friend. JVub, thank you for the follow. Oh, we got more bits coming in. Drunken No Things, Mike, stop it. 1,100 bits tonight, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Crazy. You guys are crazy, and I love all of it. All right, back to this. JVub, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully I'll see you again. Harry Hose, thank you for the 50 bits. Dosky Twitch, thank you for the follow. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you again on the channel. Distorted Geo, thank you for the follow. Good to see you. Welcome. Hopefully I'll see you again. Steve Retired, 9 months straight of subbing. Thank you so much for the continued support. Greatly appreciate it. Happy New Year to you. Drunken No Things. Oh, that was the other day. You gave 500 bits last week too. Man. Mike, thank you for the support, buddy. Appreciate it. It's been an awesome stream tonight. Thank you so much, you guys. Just so kind, so generous. You guys are amazing. Great start to 2020. P.A. Jacobs, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Matt, thanks for the continued support. Sorge, thank you so much. Mark likes any sub used against him. I hate you, but love you at the same time. Ariel Adam, thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Rip, thanks for seeing you. I think I might have seen his name already. Congrats on a new PC. I just like to show my appreciation for the content and entertainment. I love this shit. Well, thank you. It is, like I said, greatly appreciated. I basically turn around and I put that money towards the stream. We'll probably maybe do a giveaway stream coming up. Those are always a lot of fun. So thank you so much for the support. We saw Lord Borak in here tonight. We saw Harambe's Cock jumped in tonight. Always good to see those guys. Obviously, we saw Doily, who's a continued supporter of the channel. Let's kind of scroll up. Urge to Fly, thanks for watching tonight. Good to see you. Sorry if I missed you. I'm just kind of scrolling through the chat. But it's been a great first stream here tonight. And then Catcherman, Dan was in here earlier too. So you guys are amazing. Thanks again. One final cheers. Oh, Harry Hose too. Harry Hose. Good to see you. Cheers, everybody. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. Good week. And we'll see you again on the channel next time. Cheers.